guys, Spacer63 here, and welcome to my first video. Well, like last year, maybe 2 years ago, I had a YouTube channel with gaming videos, and yes, this is going to be maybe some gaming, but, well, if you read the title, then this is going to be a video about my bad school experiences. So, we're going to get right into that. So, let's just go ahead. So, my school, I'm young, and we have a playground. And so, long story short, I was on the playground after school, and it was flag football season, and this is a really recent story. It was after school, and it was football season. Flag football season, that is. And so, everyone had their water bottles out. And so, I had my water bottle out because I was thirsty. And so, I splashed a little bit of water on my friend's shirt. Maybe more than a little bit. And so, yeah, he goes and tells the teacher, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, I did deserve that. And so the next day, I'm going into school, and so what happens is the teacher says, "Hey, Cooper, why were you drinking water after school?" And I was like, "I don't know, I was thirsty." And she's like, "Where were you?" And I was like, "On the playground." She's like, "Well, you're not allowed to have food or drink on the playground." But here's the thing. Here's the irony of this. It's flag football season, as I said, and so she sells ice cream, Gatorade, water, chips, and all unhealthy kind of things. And so that's just the irony. And so I didn't talk back. I was like, "Okay, sorry," and went to class. But, yeah, that's how the conversation went down. But if that makes sense to you, then let me know, because it didn't make sense to me, because number one, you sell that. You sell food, water, ice cream, and other Gatorade, too, and drinks. And so, why am I not allowed to have water while literally everyone else has water out on the playground? And like 2 days ago, I also saw a kid, there was water all over the pavement, and I could tell that he had dumped his water bottle onto his head. So, and he didn't get in trouble, so. But I don't really care. I'm not going to complain. I'm not one of those angry customers that calls their manager when their tomato wasn't on the right part of their sandwich when you go to a store. But without further ado, my friend Pedro is here, and he's going to tell the next story of his bad school experience. Go ahead. Pedro? This is a live thing. Do you have your mic muted or something? I don't know. Sorry guys. Hello? Pedro? I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, I have no idea what's going on. He was literally just here. Maybe he muted his mic, I don't know. So, I don't know. I guess I'll go on to the next story. So, actually no, let me think of a better one. I didn't really plan this video out, to be completely honest. I was gonna have Pedro go next, and then tell some of my friends' stories that I know happened to them. So, yeah. I guess I'm gonna play until he comes back. Oh wait, alright. Because this is a video, I'm just gonna speed it up. One of the other school stories was actually from me. I just thought about this. So, I'm going to the same school. The same teacher's at my school. And tomorrow I'm gonna see her, because tomorrow's Friday. The best day of the week. Debatable though. And so, this teacher last year was not my favorite teacher. Still not, because, well, for one, she, was kind of mean. Like, at the beginning of the year, she was cool, but now she's mean to me. Well, she was last year, because she was my last year's teacher. But, yeah, last year she was my teacher, but now I have a different teacher. So, what happened? So, I did really good on Jagger Get Out. I'm in a video. Stop it.
Why?
I'm muting you. And so, sorry about that interruption. I don't know why my friends joined. And so what happened was I did really well on a test, a hard math test. And so, you know, I'm smiling because I did well. And the teacher, my friends are messing around under a table. And then this is during a reading time. And so I finished my math test because we're doing like working on our goals. And so my friends are both reading under this table. And they start messing around. And so, you know, I'm smiling because I finished the test. And I did well. And so I'm walking back to my desk. And my friends start messing around under that table. And so the teacher, you know, I'm smiling, walking back to my desk. And my desk is nowhere near where they're messing around. But the turn-in tray is near where they're messing around. And so the teacher walks by me and she's like, she says all my friends' name and then my name. She's like, Cooper, Pedro, someone, and one of my other friends. I don't have the permission to say their name. So, yeah, she said, stop messing around. I was like, I'm nowhere near there. And she's like, a smile's enough for me. And that's the story. And so, yeah, not very cool, not very fun. Not my favorite. And then another story that happened to me, again, I don't know why Pedro isn't here. Let me see, did I mute him or something? I did not. So, another story that happened to me, we had this, like, program, where we went out of school. We were still learning, though. Grayson, get out! I'm making a YouTube video. I swear. Grayson, hello? I'm gonna mute you real quick. Oh, he muted me. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, never mind. So, guys, sorry, I'm never interrupted this much. So, what happened, it was during the program, and you know, I'm a very logical person, because that's just how I think. And so, we're doing this project, and we have to design a rocket, that shoots far, and apparently we have to save an asteroid before lunch time, starts. And so that's basically like, that's kind of the thing. And so I went up to my teacher, I was like, I bet you if there's an actual asteroid coming down, they wouldn't rely on a bunch of, like, 10-year-olds to figure this out. And so she said, can't you just have a little imagination, Cooper? A little? And I'm like, that just kind of made me mad. I didn't say anything. I told my mom, because I'm savage. And so, yeah, that's kind of how it went.
Drugs are maybe
yeah.
just like criminal activity.
And it wasn't very fun. And so, that's kind of how it went. And then, I guess, the next story was supposed to be from Pedro, but he's not talking, and I don't know where he is. I'm gonna message him real quick. Sorry, guys. There's you. So, yeah. Who is Dwight? Shoot. Hello. Hi. So, I can't think of other bad stories. My friend was supposed to be here to tell one of his bad stories, but he's not here. I don't know where he is. So, yeah, that's just how that's gonna go for now. Alright. I don't know, I'm focused on the game too. Let me think of another story. Oh, so this is one that happened to Pedro. So, this kid tackled him, for no reason. He didn't get in trouble, and then, this other kid who tackled him did get in trouble, but the first kid that tackled him did it for no reason, and then the second kid that tackled him, my friend Pedro, they were like, partial friends, they were acquaintances, I guess you can say. He was like making fun of him as like a friend kind of joke, which is debatable, that can be a joke, but It wasn't like bullying or anything. And so
Hope crime would decline.
we basically, well, let me think. Oh yeah, so they both had like reflection sheets, which are like sheets that you have to take, or you have to kind of. It's like making a dog when a dog is not potty trained. Making it smell its poop when it poops, like shoving it up to the dog's nose. It's really mean, I think. And so the reflection sheet's basically like, why did you do that? What do you do next time? And so I'm like, and so he had to do one of those. The other kid, no, my friend Pedro got suspended for that, and he was the one being tackled. And yeah, that's pretty much.
That's a high-speed car chase.
Other bad school stories. I don't know of any more, really. No, I do actually. My art teacher. So, my art teacher is kind of mean, to be completely honest. And again, I said this, I'm going to see most of these people soon because they go to my school and I still go to school with these people. And so what happened was the art teacher called my friend Pedro was sitting with me and another friend. And so we're trying to listen to the teacher, and so this kid by us is talking, and so he naturally can't hear what's going on. And so the teacher asked him what she's talking about, and he couldn't hear and said this other student was talking, and you know, I would have said the same thing, but the teacher came over, had her hand on his head, and said, "Oh, thank goodness, you are okay." And so, kind of rude, very rude, now I think about it. And so, yeah, my art teacher does things like that all the time. And, yeah. But sometimes the worst things can be because of the students. And I have some experience with that. And this actually happened today. We were playing, and yeah, I'm young, don't judge me. We have recess still. And so what happened was we were at recess, and these people, a group of 8 or 9 people, we were playing like capture the flag, and so we're going to pull them because they were on our side. And so yeah, we gotta pull them, but there's like a group of 8 people, and they're like, we're on T. We're like, there's no T, you're on our side, we can pull you. But they're like, no, you can't. So that's basically how that went down. And every time we did pull them, I saw them put their flag back on. And so, yeah, not very fun. And then, yeah, some of the students can be kind of mean. And my friend Pedro makes puppets, and they are actually really good puppets. And so this kid, he made one for one of his friends, and one of the kids said, "At least you tried your best," and the puppet looked great too. And the kid said, "At least you tried your best," and the puppet looked great, and it was like exactly how the kid wanted it too. Like my friend Pedro's friend wanted it. And so, yeah, that was the stupid kind of thing. And then another kid, Pedro was walking around with his own puppet, and this other kid, Dayton, I'm going to mention his name, don't care, looked at him and said, "That's ugly." And he said, "You should stop wearing it," and said that multiple times in one day. And, you know, it was kind of annoying. And, yeah. And if Pedro was here, we would have another story, but he's not. So I'm gonna mute my friend Grayson and see if he has a story. Do you have any bad school stories? Yes, you. And don't. I know you love to swear, so no swearing. No, he doesn't. I'm kidding. He's like you can't. Dang it.
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away.
Pedro, you're finally here?
Dude, I just had some beans and...
I don't care about your stupid beans. Tell your story. I'm in the middle of a YouTube video.
Okay, but hang on. I just had some delicious beans that my mom made, and they were so good.
This is my first YouTube video, and this is the content. I had beans.
My story is... her name?
No, we don't have her permission. I did mention Dayton's name, though, and I told them that story about your puppets. And that's it. And then while we were talking to the teacher, he told us to shut up about 8,000 different times. Alright, go on with your story now.
Okay. Oh, and also, by the way, Dayton immediately started playing, and then cheated while playing.
Alright, we don't need to go further into this topic.
Okay. But anyways, there's a teacher in my school.
1080, vehicle pursuit currently in progress. Please proceed to Chelsea ASAP.
That probably doesn't happen.
I better stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos.
Citizens of the earth, your laws don't apply. This freaking
Young man, I will pull this car over right now. They're not going to send us backup?
And he was trying to listen to the art teacher.
Gotta shut the...
I told him the art teacher story.
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
She said, nice joke. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's still rude. And it was kind of mean to say to an elementary student. I'm fairly sure she did. Let's just hope none of the teachers see our videos. Because I mentioned my last year when I got in trouble for smiling. That was really fun, wasn't it? I didn't mention the teacher's name, though. I did! Oh, when was that? I can't remember. I did, though. So, you know, I was... Oh, yeah, I remember. And so... Okay, sorry. Talking in the game. Stop talking game. And so... we came in from recess, and I'm not the biggest sport guy, but I still play a sport. And so I go inside and I want to drink a water, and I don't usually bring my own water bottle because I don't want to. And so I get a drink from the water fountains they have at my school. But my friend had to hog it for like 15 minutes. I get up and go get a drink, but the teacher's like, sit down now. And all the other students, they have a superpower. They know how far to push the teacher so that the next kid gets a paper cut and the teacher is screaming at him. So yeah, very fun. Pedro, do you have any other bad school stories? Oh, yeah, that's true. All the students, they literally, if anyone plays flag football or has played capture the flag, we use, like flag football flags for, you know, so we, like if we get pulled, you know, we're in their jail. And so here's the thing. All of these kids flag guard. And so
Criminals.
we can't do anything about it because they usually never admit to it.
Gotta be
And
honest.
so this kid is running, and he does it so many times, and he always ends up getting the flag, and he's either in jail or he's flag guarding, and he hits everyone's hands away, and he says, "No, you grabbed my hand." And a lot of people do that. And some... Yes, I guess. He's a... So, no, that's not... It's a different kid.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug.
Yeah, so we'll talk about him. So, Star Fungus is another friend. We're using his PS4 name, so, yeah. Yeah. And so, what happened was this kid pulls his flag and grabs the flag and lashes his arm. Lashes. Like, and there's like a burn mark there still today, and this is from a couple weeks ago. And so, we are literally just playing Capture the Flag, and this kid, they have a history together, kinda. And so, Colorado, like, barely touches the student and, like, barely shoves him. And so, after recess, he goes in and apologizes to the kid for, like, barely touching him, like, kind of pushing him back because he hurt my friend. And so he goes in and apologizes, and the kid's like, "Go away from me, you're mean." And so he wouldn't accept the apology. And I know what my friend Grayson's thinking. He's in 8th grade, and he's probably thinking, drama, am I right?
I realize the irony in me saying this.
But,
I hope you've learned.
so yeah, he lashes him, and the kid says sorry. And the kid's like, "Go away from me, you're mean." And then this other kid joins in, has nothing to do, nothing related with these two kids, and says, "Dude, stop bullying him." And we're like, "No, we're not. He was apologizing." That's the farthest away you can get from bullying. Unless a teacher forces you to say sorry for someone, for giving someone a black eye. Alright, sweet.
Not gonna stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos. Please tell me your horn plays, Dixie.
Oh, yeah.
Reinforcements. I guess this is what they call organized crime.
And that's a fact. Albert Einstein actually showed signs of autism. And if you don't believe me, well, that's just fine. And there's like certain things in school like that. People will say, someone will be offended because of, I don't know, race, disabilities, etc., etc. And so they tell the teacher, because it's rude and it's not okay to say in a school. They can say it in their head. They can say it to their parents. I don't care as long as they don't say it. They can keep it to themselves, is what I'm trying to say. And so what happens, we tell the teachers, but the teachers do nothing. And it's annoying. Really annoying.
And just like that, another kid that told the entire school who my crush was. The only thing is that wasn't actually my crush. So.
Drama.
But the thing is, she told the entire school, and then I told the teachers, they didn't tell at all.
Yeah. Well, I think that would just have to be like, that's their privacy. If they tell you, then you shouldn't tell others.
Actually, I didn't even tell her. Actually,
Officers, be advised. A mugging was just reported. Any officers near Firehouse, please copy.
That's a holdup. Who wants a picture?
Yeah, well, he was still our friend, and at least it was fake. But I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like anyone because I don't have to, and because I'm cool.
and then people call him a loser because he didn't like him.
I could care less. I don't like anyone because I'm cool. Forever alone, am I right? So, yeah. Anyone else has bad school stories? Because that's the topic of today. I'm gonna invite my friend and see if he has any bad school stories.
Oh, like other kids doing things, or just
We've got a
Teachers, kids, as long as there's no swearing involved, you can bleep out a word, but go ahead and say a bad school story.
Well, there's that one kid in my grade who always freaks out at people for doing that.
10 narcotics in progress.
Oh, and also,
Yeah, I told you that.
Near Midtown North.
I have
Over.
another year's worth of a horrible story. Hobbs. That's all I can say. Hobbs is literally the worst school.
And every person who wants to know where we live just figured out locations with the school name Hobbs, which is not the school we go to because we're cool.
Because,
Sorry, guys.
worst school ever. Like,
You.
no, but all the teachers are mean. All the kids are mean.
Yeah, I understand that.
The problem is the houses are horrible. So I mean, a lot of school kids just go there. Honestly, getting back to like
Yeah.
Gonna guess these guys aren't trading baseball cards.
Alright, so here's another story, Pedro. I want you to tell this one from your point of view. Tell them about the resource room.
the resources so horrible. It was the worst. And once we were going on like a field trip,
Spider-Man! Come in front!
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma.
And we're not trying to make fun of anyone. We're not going to make fun of anyone because that's not who we are, and that's not what we are intending if this is offensive in some way. And yes, Pedro has said his disability in this conversation, and that's his business. Yeah, not mine. That's his business, not mine. And people should not be judged because of their disabilities. And yeah, we don't need to go into all of that, to be
Not that we
completely
ever loved
honest.
selling out of dealers is my anti-drug.
Yeah, good summary. Good summary. And yeah, so any other bad school stories that we can mention? Well,
All units, witness reports of robbery in progress.
well, this is already a 30-minute video, so
From near Ansonia. Over.
a lot of YouTubers have trouble getting to 10 minutes, so they sell out for the first 9 to 18 minutes. And then for their 20-minute mark, they actually get into the video, and really it's just them dabbing for a minute. I don't know. That's the that's the thing I can think of. So don't judge. Camera, please. And so, other school stories. I want to think of some. Pedro, can you think of any that have happened to me that should be apparent to me? Oh, there's a lot of times like that. Most of my friends were in class. Literally, all the other students were talking, and my friend made a joke, and you know it was a funny joke, and so he laughed, and the teacher started screaming at us instead of all the 20 students who were talking. So that was funny. And if this video does get to my school, then my new teacher is awesome. Not gonna lie, but and the lab teachers. No, my new teacher is awesome. She's really cool. That came out really strange. Yeah, she's awesome. She's cool.
Local units respond. Vehicle pursuit in progress. Location is firehouse on the west side.
And he my friend Pedro makes like comic books, and colored pencils are his main coloring utensil.
Okay, you are not getting 5 stars.
You used a pencil. Yeah, that's true. How did that not? I don't like this game. Oh.
More of them? Guys, if you work this hard at a legit
What are you
job,
playing?
you wouldn't need to be criminals.
You just got me sued. Hashtag please sponsor. I'm making a YouTube video, so if you don't want to be in it, then why? It's my friend. Don't. Yeah, I'm making video, YouTube video. Unless you want to be in it.
I don't think he does. Goodbye. I hope the volleyball game went well.
Wait, you're playing your... Oh, I thought you were playing your PS4 at volleyball. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. A gooder team. Alright, I'm in a video. Don't talk about your stupid school. My school's gooder. And yes, I know I'm saying gooder and it's better. It goes good, better, best. But I say it because it's a meme that I created. You guys just gave away your location to the whole internet. They literally go on Google Maps. Alright, does anyone, can you leave the freaking party? I'm making a YouTube video here, and I can't edit this out because it's a live YouTube video. Yeah, well, okay. So you're not gonna leave the chat. Well, you guys don't talk about random things when the video has a subject. That's not the subject. And because okay. Get muted.
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, they are going to jail, so...
Oh, I wonder what you're talking about. Who's breathing in your mic? AKA Pedro. Stop it. You're going to this. son. Dab. Yeah, you can say my name. I don't really care.
Cooper, would you like to play playground
All
mode?
units, civilians.
No, I need to finish the video. I want one more good school story before I leave.
School story?
And it's gotta be from you.
Looks bad.
It has to. Okay, let me think. Okay, so there's this kid in my school, and
The end.
yeah, let's
I've got you. Stay calm.
he started screaming at this girl, and my friend told him to shut up, and they got him to get yelling.
I need to find whoever caused this wreck.
In
before anyone
PE,
else
oh my
gets
god.
Yeah, and
Alright.
it's like, he'll get in trouble every week because he just doesn't do it well.
Alright, I'm telling a better school story. Because I can. How was it?
I'm losing him.
He's
Gotta
the
catch
one
up.
who did that one thing, and that name started to
I think you forgot
No.
to give people your insurance info back there.
Oh, alright. Whatever. Oh, I do. But, we don't need to further on this conversation. I'm gonna pick a good school story, Pedro. Oh, I know a good school story. This is one of my iconic ones. This is the one that's gonna earn me Stupidest Student of the Year. And so this is 3 years ago, when I was a little boy. I still am. God, I hate that. I'm so cringy. And so, it was 2016, I believe. Yes, you had. We met in like 16. Alright, whatever. So here's two good stories. And then I'm gonna end off the video. So what happened was my friends and I were getting ready for lunch, and we have a hot lunch line. And so we have to wait in the lunch line, and it's right by the library. And so my friends and I are in the middle of the line, and right behind me is a bookshelf. And so I think everyone can see where this is going, to be completely honest. So what happened? Maybe. So what happened? My friend, so there's two friends surrounding me, and then there's me like back against the bookshelf, and I'm not like leaning on the bookshelf because I'm not dumb, completely. And so my one friend starts tickling me. My other friend kind of pushes me. Yeah, my friends were weird, are weird, and so they're really funny. And so he starts tickling me, and my other friend pushes me back into the bookshelf, and it falls and it breaks. And this is the middle of lunch, and so we have to spend the lunch separated. My friend goes down to the office, I go to the library, and then my friend goes like I don't know where. And so we spend like the next month fixing the bookshelf. We have to get all the books back in order, and then what happens the next year, we come to school and they have a new bookshelf. All the bookshelves were replaced, so it's like, what? You're gonna take all the books off that shelf that we just had to put all the books back on because we knocked over, because you have to take the books off, reorganize them, and get ready for having a new bookshelf. What was the point of it? And the school punished me like the most because I'm the one who they saw knock the bookshelf over. And I was like, I was just thinking the whole time, and I was probably I was stupid back then. So I was like, I could have gotten hurt. Why didn't they get in more trouble? Because they pushed me into it. And yeah, so there's that story. But no, that story's not even done. We were putting the books up, and so it goes by the author's last name and by a number. So I'd say, I remember the numbers too. I remember this whole thing. So my friend and I were putting the books back, and so I would say, 776 TWH, but if it had like DPW or something WAP, I'd say WAP, because there's like another section with WAP books. And so what I did, I picked up a book, and it was 9:20. I said 9:20 HAM ham, and it was funniest. My friend started laughing. I started laughing, and the teacher behind us was the receptionist, who was kind of mean, like really mean. And so she's like, "Stop it!" And we had to get back to work, and we were like in a little bit of extra trouble after that, but it was just really funny to us, because what person has the last name Ham? No offense to anyone who's the last name Ham, but
Oh no, they're back!
it is poopy. How'd you know? And so, no, that literally gives everyone in the planet my appearance, my age, my school, everything. Pedro, no. Yeah. For anyone wondering, my last name is Ponytail. No, it's Ponytail. We lied. So another funny school story. Wait, what was it again? I just forgot it. I don't know why. I literally just had it too. Why did I forget it? I don't know. I don't honestly know. But I'm just gonna end off the video there, because I really don't have any other good stories. Well, none that I can think of. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like, hit the like button, because you're savage. And yeah. And also,
Officers needed to assist civilians trapped in their cars after a crash.
dab.
Officers reported to Spanish Harlem.
Shut up, I'm suing you. No. So yeah, if you guys if you like the video, make sure to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace. No. Alright.